What's up, everyone? I am the Vault Hunter, and what the fuck? Let's hope that no one took that name on YouTube. Alright, so here are my choices. So this is Dragon Age, as you may tell. Now alright, now Xavier. I pretty much know all the endings to this. But one of my favorites is the Mage ending and the Royal ending. And what I mean by that, and I don't even... But the Royal ending is where you are a male family and you marry either the king royalty. And the mage ending, well, basically mages get a lot more perks and shit. And the dwarves, because, you know... So what do you think... What do you think I should pick? Well, you know what I mean. Because I'm going for an ending... And mage is kind of its own race. You know what? I'm not going to go for a specific... Do the original whole gamer thing of just, I pick an ending from what I do. No, do it.
Greetings.
Yeah, I do get. I was the only one black motherfucker in Hadouken.
Yeah, that was weird. We tried to do one for Xavier, but I pretty much took over for his family. Might be in that his dad had fun with. Anyways. A
Female.
Black dwarf. They don't go to the...
Greetings.
Well, that didn't work.
Greetings.
Wise?
Greetings. How do you do?
Fuck that, Tony. It's better. Making him Memphis. Shut up. I don't know a damn thing about Aphrodite.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles.
This movie review.
The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable
I
construction,
really can't wait.
the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old
I
power
haven't played
struggles.
much of it at all.
Assassination and blackmail are
I've
commonplace,
purposely not
but
played
the
it.
appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endron of House Iduken, the 9th Iduken ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
I like that one.
Why not? Get used to it. You'll be wearing that armor a great deal from now on. Unless, of course, you're killed tomorrow. Can I have your armor then? It'd look good on me. One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we,
in other words, it's time to show them what ass-kicking really means.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Trying to show them what the true meaning of ass-whooping means. I'm going to do the entire... basically the beginning. When I get to the... I don't have a shield? What the fuck? What? What's your ideal? What is your heart on? Well, dude, just because it's a Spartan. I mean, there are other super soldiers that are more badass than the Spartans. None that I know of, but still.
I am proud to serve the...
Captain.
My Lord Balin?
And he was the original!
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
She's, it seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Balin is attending the feast
I
being
know
held
what
in
that
Lord
means. You don't
Iduken's
need to
honor.
censor it, Gora.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous
Can
of
I
me to
trick her
think that
onto
he
my
would return
side?
to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
It's high in my...
Thank you. I will go now.
Apparently dwarves can live to over 200 years. I told you that yesterday. Wow. Yeah, we were looking through... The Draenei apparently... Yeah, the Draenei apparently live 1,000 years. The Draenei are... Or the Eridar, whatever the hell it is.
Fuck.
The Draenei, Eridar, whatever. Thing.
Your father has allowed the merchants
we can
to
work
show
this
their
out
wares in the
reasonably.
Diamond Quarter during these celebrations.
Please, Master Volney. My work is a credit.
These books are...
Lord, Your father
Sorry
loved
about
my
the
History
snippet,
of
I just
Iduken,
don't wanna hear
Paragon
the
King, Peacemaker.
So many times.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house. He deserves to die for what he has written of Paragon Volney.
My work tells the stories of all those raised paragons in the last 500 years. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
Iduken was much loved, but he was still a man. He was plagued by melancholy, and his fervor regarding Orzamar's safety bordered on obsession. When Iduken was proposed as a paragon, only one lord in the Assembly objected. The others savagely hacked him to death. Iduken's motion passed without a single dissenting vote.
Unlike Volney, is that what you mean, old man?
Volney became a paragon
man,
by the
he looks
narrowest
younger
margin
than
in
you.
history. One vote. A vote mired in
Or did
rumors
gingers
of
not get
intimidation,
old?
intrigue, and outright bribery. The
Sorry to all
records of
gingers
that
out
vote
there.
are
I
kept
just
in the
killed
shape
every
and
possible-
are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
That is so.
You're taking his side? What if he published a book like this about your paragon Iduken?
He just said that he was a
Volney
good
was
guy,
not.
except one dude who
Must you
said no,
disparage
fuck
a
him,
paragon?
then got the
You've
shit
made a
torn
huge
out of him.
mistake.
That fool has no idea how weak his house is or how low he sits in it. Shall I have him killed, my lord?
Murder
Yes.
him savagely. Make sure everyone knows. Nail his skull to a door.
Understood.
Do it in an exact
Shown
order
yourself
or
more
not
daring
exact
and
order. I
aggressive
do
than
not
you once
care.
believed it.
Nail his head to a door, then
Someday
kill
I
him.
hope to write of the great exploits you are
Don't
sure
worry.
to perform.
Word has been sent. He won't live past the
No.
hour.
It
You've
can
shown
work.
House
If you
Iduken
can get
a
shot in
friend
the
to
head and
research,
live, you can get nailed into a door and then
the
die.
glory of our people.
Carry on
You
with
shall
your-
remember when
Of
you write
course.
it.
Heroism and pity for the small
Why did you
have
just
always
make
been
yourself sound
hallmarks
like
of
an
House
ass?
Iduken.
Because I have to.
I must try
I'm
to
going
make
to get
sense of
kicked
these
out
notes.
anyways. May as well.
Good day, your
What do you mean?
highness.
Wait, what?
And
I don't
thank
Oh,
know.
you.
yeah.
Remember? Because Balaam's a bastard.
Yeah, your brother.
Balaam, he's a little bitch. Little cunt. I'm gonna talk to all
The finest in home decorations!
Outrageous. Certainly have some gall, merchant. It's a great day for approving.
My lord Iduken, you honor me by visiting my
I'm going to
humble
shit
booth.
on every merch.
May I
if
show you my
can.
wares?
This man speak.
Because he has forgotten his place.
1,000 pardons, please forgive me, your highness.
This looks to
May
be
him
mostly
be killed and nailed to the door.
Damn it!
Merchants form alliances with
If I-
those who have
if I was that
abandoned
clerk,
our
I'd be
ways
like,
to live on the
Damn it!
surface.
Yeah, I wear my metal pajamas. How dare you bring this silk, you bastard!
It's a shame, I agree. Perhaps we should get going.
No!
Kill
Kill
the
him!
bastard!
Nail his head to a door!
Damn it, what is wrong with you and nailing people's heads to the door?
My mother was killed by a door!
But rumor has it they are actually.
The Paragon?
My mother was killed by a door!
Have risen her up.
Yes,
Shut up!
she was!
Shut up or I'll nail your head to a
Good day,
door!
Lord Iduken.
Your head shall be nailed to a door!
I killed every single last one of these
Beats a good
people.
set of steel cutlery.
With a door!
Our trust
I
follow thee,
wasn't
brother.
even walking to him. How the hell did I get over
out
there?
among the common folk?
No idea.
Especially since duty requires that you attend
just
our
pull
King
his
Father
head
at the
down.
feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside
I
for
hate
you?
the youngest brother.
Lord
No,
Harrowmont
but
told me
maybe
you
a
wouldn't be
dude,
needed
but-
for hours at least.
Yes, and then he goes off and gets himself.
If I want the opinion
Or you
of my
can kill
sibling's
him.
second, I will ask for it.
No!
Yes, your
Can't,
highness.
actually.
I wouldn't give a damn if he was a douche to me. I wouldn't kill him. He's still family. Now the other one, I
Perhaps you
definitely
were
would.
right.
Yeah,
Balin,
because he
when you said
purposely
our
set
brother
us up.
wasn't entirely without regard for his duty and station. I'll be along later to toast your command. Come, Balin.
Why does Balaam put... I guess
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king. You always defend him. I wish I had your understanding.
Even though Griff is a douchebag to me.
Look at this piece, darling.
Very
It rivals even the work of the Paragon Smith herself.
Nonsense, my
Yeah,
lord
you
Idukan. Nothing here rivals your amazing Idukan armor, but if you wish something made...
You know very well House Idukan has its own royal armorers.
I can't remember.
Yes.
Forgive me.
Just say chubby. Fat.
Hey, I'm seriously on. I'm blunt honest.
You...
Blunt honest.
Well, if I'm not honest, listen, dude, I used to been a horrible liar.
Does this stress me?
Yes.
He would have been blunt as fuck. I would be like, I seriously would have been sitting there like, don't ever ask me that question ever again.
See how the edges are rough and pitted? Would you compare this to Bronca's work?
Stress me?
What about that one?
You know what I think? And he jumps out the window.
My lord, you honor me, Your Honor.
There's a YouTube video of that somewhere.
Don't worry, honey. I'll call me.
No, he
no,
he
it's
died.
good.
Like he didn't want to, like every possible way he could have said it, always ended with slapped or murdered savagely.
They're coming.
Oh, hello there, fine ass.
What have we here? Two handsome,
Do we
strapping,
even do
noble
anything with him?
lords.
Oh yeah, dude.
You both
She
look
on the
so
right gets your
grand.
kid.
And isn't this the man of the hour?
I am
King's
serious.
son? Who's your friend, my
Yeah,
lord?
I love it when your
Another
kid,
noble
when your
from the
character
honored house
actually
Idukan?
does what life is meant. Live,
And
shit,
fuck.
make babies, and then die. If you don't do that, then fuck you. And that's why you be, because nobody knows if Shepard had a kid. Yeah, that always pissed me off.
That would be awesome if he had a half
But
Turian,
not from a
half
noble
human
house,
kid, though.
girls.
Oh, that would only happen if...
Warrior cast.
Oh, that's too bad.
But still, that
Quite
that would be
handsome.
kick ass.
Dude, there are actual... I'm not kidding.
Oh, I want to read one now.
Kick ass.
I
Like,
wanna
there's
read
one
of those.
fan fiction of, like, it's either...
That you are, my lord. Can I interest you in a little bedded diversion?
Or is that the one that...
It doesn't matter. Take them both.
Shall I come to... I talked to... I'm Marty, and I know how to give my lord a night he'll remember. Oh, my... If you think you can
No
manage
bitching, I
us
just want you both in my room,
this
now!
should prove we will...
Okay, so, that's the youngest. She comes back and gives me shit when I come back to this. Come to get her side. She's like, fuck you! I was like, oh, hey, what's up? Nice to see you two again. And she's like, I have your kid, and it's like, since you were outcasted, he's a bastard. He's a worthless bastard, and I need you to get him into a noble house.
Invest in the next great trade expedition!
Greetings, my lord Idukan.
I am.
Oh, and he's not
so
even named
honored
yet
to
until
have
you
you
get
visit my
him
booth.
into one of the
I have
houses.
a proposition,
And here's
but
the
I
cool
dare
thing.
not approach.
Well, because she wanted
Yet
me
you dare now.
Which,
Very well then.
So what was he
Speak.
called? Like boy?
Yes,
Like until you
just
got
so.
back? You boy.
Here's the thing. What I mean to say is... Sorry. So
Okay.
nervous. I had a Prince Trian had him thrown out. Here.
Tree.
the reason why I'm
Was
skipping over what he's
or
saying.
the right one, depending on your view. Of course, my lord. That's one.
Right in front of that guy who was looking at you. And all shall know that I don't give a fuck.
Itching for a good fight.
And I steal his dagger anyways.
Only the freshest food for your noble table.
Who wants to nail to the door?
You can do that to all the merchants?
Most exotic wares and ores. Bring great glory to your house, my lord.
Lord Idukan, here?
In my booth? I am so...
Pussy!
He's fainted. Give me quite the impression these days. Is it hard to be the king's child, never able to just blend in?
What should I do?
With the talk.
I just wanted to fucking talk and nail his head to a door!
Pleasant sort. Shall we move along?
Damn it!
Man appears to be unconscious. Look at this chubby.
My lord, are you
I
heading to the
call him
proving
White
arena?
You. He looks like you! He's a white ginger version of you!
Once again, I'm sorry to all gingers that are out there.
Well, maybe he's not ginger. I don't know. Maybe it's a light brown. I can't really tell by the lights. But he looks like you so much. Back when I first met you, that's when because you were fatter.
Oh, I'm not.
You are not to address the Lord Idukan and the spoken to first.
Forgive me, Sir Gorham. I meant no offense.
Back to your duties.
But, sir, this is my duty. I am to escort our new commander to the proving grounds.
Yeah, I know. I was just fucking.
Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
Lord Idukan.
Will we be leaving then?
What?
Hi.
Gorham, kill him and nail his dad to a door.
Damn it!
We are at your command.
Lord Idukan, why did you just kill my son?
Welcome to Murder Grounds! What's up, bitch? It's like, Lord Idukan. Alright, who's ready for some murder and death? Yeah! And then he just sets the whole stadium on fire.
Your
Locks
Highness,
all the doors.
it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave
That's the
warriors
dude who
do
voices
battle in
Grandpa
your
Max
honor?
from Ben 10.
Your Highness, this proving is...
Then honor him by doing as he says. My Lord Idukan.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House
I liked it when he
Idukan.
did it again.
I give you
It looks
the
super
Lord
evil, a lot more
Idukan
terrifying
himself.
than the original. Why is my beard clicking into that?
Are you ready for your first match?
Of
Then let
course,
us begin.
bastard. Now shut up or I'll nail your head to a door.
This is a glory
Let's just name
proving.
this episode
Under
Nail
the
Your Head to a
watchful
Door.
eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar,
We
for
upload
the
it to
honor
YouTube. I'm going
of
to
House
rename it.
Idukan.
Dragon Age Origin. Dragon Age Origin.
Lord Idukan will fight Aler Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You
Shut
honor
up,
me.
Bimo!
This man.
Bimo! I will murder you to the floor!
First
And
warrior
fight.
to fall
Gonna be
is
me.
vanquished. Fight!
Oh, you fight a girl, and I swear to God, the dialogue is a woman fight.
All right.
How insane.
Let's try. Going. Yes.
Chin slap and shield.
And I'm on. Going. Yes.
I stab him in the heart and rip it out.
The winner is Lord Idukan. That was quite a fight. Aler Bimo is no slouch with that hammer. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Bimo needs to get a better fucking hammer.
Excellent. Let us go.
I'll have fun with her. Not that kind of
This is
shit.
a glory proving. Fought
Lord, I
under
do
the
get none of that
watchful
shit
eyes
here.
of the Paragons of Orzammar.
It's
For
like
the
this
honor
guard is
of
talking
House
down to
Idukan.
some sort of kid. of that shit here. Oh, why? God damn it! I'm royalty. I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want.
Honor and glory to your house, your highness.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
There is no honor in fighting a woman.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
Even though I really wanted to write down, I'm going to slaughter you, I just thought it would be necessary to make it respect.
Alright, go. And I'm off. Yes. Alright. Go. Yes. And I'm off.
You know what? I'm going to do a thing. And
the winner is Lord
game,
Idukan.
In every game, I'm going to do the opposite. So like in the next game.
That was a crowd pleaser. Many were waiting to see that woman put in her place. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him? Then let us... This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Idukan. Lord Idukan will fight Sir Blackstone, deep-road squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, child. Try to learn.
Shut up, Baldy!
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight! Fight!
Alright.
Yes. And I'm off. Going. Yes.
Dodge that hammer like a badass. Slaughtering the absolute fuck out.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
Probably because I got on casual mode, but
That was exciting.
Well done. Frandland Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first? Of course. Then it is down to... Look.
that fucking...
Well, I wish you glory today.
Shut up and fight already.
Alright. Yes. Go. And I'm off.
Why did that whole place move?
And I'm off.
The winner is Lord Idukan.
Now I get a special helmet that I'm probably never going to be wearing ever again.
Congratulations. Frandland Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours. Your glory honors every
Shut up
warrior.
all day, every day. Smoke weed every day. Wear it.
My lord.
For strength.
Your wish is...
I always wondered what the hell that was up there. Looks like a town. You sure? Yeah. Huh.
honor to... You handle that sword well.
My lord has returned. Is there something here?
I'm at your service. Congratulations on being named commander.
So yeah. After I do this bullshit, then... I guess it's a lot more interesting. Go drug him.
With what drugs?
The Bray Wardens are...
My lord. Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week, and a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
Why did you bring them?
The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
Sure, fuck it.
When
Why
your
not?
father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights.
I guess the reason
Be more
why
simple.
there's nothing to talk about, because there's nothing bad to talk about this game. I think that might be it. I really think that might be it.
May House Educan...
Oh, fuck yeah. It's
Greetings,
completely
my
awesome.
Lord Idukan. It is
This
an
game is
honor
really
to meet you
badass.
at last.
And the second game, like you can totally tell that they put more money into the fucking second game of Mass Effect, because that's a masterpiece. That's a fucking masterpiece.
I have had the opportunity
But
to
this-
recently
but the
meet
second
with
game
your
for
father.
Dragon Age,
He speaks highly of you. He says
Like,
you
can
may be
tell
the
there's,
most
like, there's a
skilled
lot of
warrior
shit
in all
wrong
of
with
House
it,
Idukan.
But it's not a bad game, mind you. Like the story and all that, that's pretty fucking awesome. The gameplay is fine, but there you could just tell what they didn't have enough to do.
I have no doubt it is deserved. We need more Grey
But
Wardens like you,
this
and quickly.
is a really kick-ass
Even as the
concept
Darkspawn
with
weaken
the
here in
multiple
Ozma,
races
they are stirring on the
and
surface.
the background.
A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads,
Is gonna be
lest
like
the
that.
Darkspawn threaten all the world.
I want to be a fucking Krogan.
Alas, I do not think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Trion,
I'm still hoping that
place is here.
Fuck yeah. Damn it, why'd you fuck my brain?
Why would I?
You already did it. You gave me a brain fart.
Truly. Then I will speak to your father after tomorrow's battle. I have my
Dude, I
doubts
can
he will
just
relent.
imagine
But
what
there's always
with all
hope.
the weird
Until
suggestive
then,
shit we've
good
just
luck.
said.
Show
Like,
the
people
Darkspawn what your
just
people are
taking
made
that
of.
and doing weird animations, like just making weird little animated videos of us doing weird crap.
My king, please reconsider. The trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Shirak will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my son. How fine you look in your great-grandfather's armor. I hear you were declared champion of the Provings. I suppose you were never one to sit by when something exciting was going on. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses? So dutiful. Very well, let us begin.
I wish
Lords, ladies,
Like,
Grant me a moment
nice
of your
and all,
time.
but, like, dude.
We are here today so I may present to you my second
Like, my dad
eldest
kind of
child,
was a bit of a jerk.
blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran
I
in the
think he's being
veins of
nice
the
now, trying to,
paragon
like, make
Iduk.
up for that.
Who would pose a question to the
absolute
prospective
hell.
commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better?
Like, even now,
I
like,
have a
I
question.
try really hard
I
not
seek
to
to
get
know
mad.
the
He's like,
prospect
what?
better.
He's like, nothing.
Lord Dace, head of House Dace, speak.
Lords, ladies, my
That also
question
reminds me, have
concerns
you ever
the
tried,
plight
like-
of our wayward
like,
kid,
you know
the
how
so-called
awkward
service
it is
caste.
to, like, talk to
What
your
does the commander
parents?
prospect think is the proper
Like-
place for these
like, by
lost
their,
souls?
like, you don't call mom or dad, you just say their first.
Oh,
Like,
hell no.
I tried that with my dad. It's like, yo, what's up, Lou? And he's like, what?
Thank you, my lord. I am satisfied.
Then if there are no other challenges,
I do that with my stepdad all the time.
Well, yeah, because he's not your real
I
dad.
give you
Not your real
Orzamar's
dad,
next
that's-
commander.
Makes sense.
Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massive on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend.
I am tired of drinking nothing but milk and
Feast, drink, and celebrate, for the
I
morning
know, but
brings
still.
battle!
When it's not,
As
when it's
for
one
you,
of the
my
very
new
few
commander,
things that you get to drink,
find your
you kinda
brother
get
Trian
sick of
and
it.
send him to me. He may be watching the proof.
And also to the fact that
getting some
when
rest
you make it, it goes away very fast.
Especially when
Walk well,
Not just
Commander.
You know what?
I still can't believe we had that.
Good day, Lord Iduk.
What the hell do you mean by fuck? That was fun.
What do you mean?
I got to sit there and eat chicken and drink Kool-Aid in front
Purple
of a
Kool-Aid.
purple Kool-Aid in front of a bunch of white people.
Because the one white guy in the house is the most blackest white guy ever. It's the reversed Obama. I wasn't talking about you. You're not even white. You're only part white, aren't you? I'm talking about Jared.
Oh.
You'll never know who
So
that
you're
is
a
because I'm not going
commander
to
now.
dignify who Jared is.
Name at least.
Jared is a
Shouldn't you
mystical
be attending our king
who has a
father?
bird head and a lion's body. I'll let the metaphor in that.
The world does not stop and start with your meager achievements. Not even tonight. Now, do you have some purpose in bothering us? Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
I honestly don't know how you put up with him. There was a time I would have agreed with you, but I've recently had to rethink my views on our
He's
brother.
wearing the exact same armor.
Trian has begun to move against you. I never thought his much-proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you. I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't overheard him giving orders to his men. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and a king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner. That was an extraordinary case.
I don't care about that. I just think it's kind of odd to have that in the audio.
Member, or even
Just
someone
out
from
of
another
nowhere.
house as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother
Wait,
of an undesirable prince.
Nogla and them do that once?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Nogla.
What was Nogla doing?
Uh,
You can't turn a blind eye to this. Your life is in serious danger.
Probably one of it.
No, it was like, and like even he was like, damn, I just, woo!
You are as noble and stubborn as ever. After Trian kills you, I suppose I will be the heir. But that's not how I would wish it. Enjoy your command tomorrow. I fear it will be short.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Come, my lord.
Bullshit! I don't even know his
The
name,
hour
but I
grows
fucking
late and you need your rest. Let's go. You don't want to keep those lovely ladies waiting.
Hey.
I'll record it and make you watch. And if you touch yourself, I will cut your hands off. I was talking to him.
Oh!
Yeah. He cannot jack off to that at all, and never will. Otherwise, he will risk a chance of having...
For a second there, I thought you were talking about me. I was like,
why the fuck would I be telling you? No. I would cut off your feet. For no apparent reason.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn.
No.
We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood.
Without the ropes.
We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
That guy.
That guy.
That
May
guy.
the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come, men! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready.
I would
Paramount and I need to have words with your sibling.
I know this is a spoiler to anybody who hasn't been
Good
played
luck,
the game,
my brother.
But the
Your
game's been
father
out since
has a
2006.
special mission
You had enough time to
In the eastern deep roads.
Balin's a bastard. I would sooner die than let him ever be.
The door leads to a taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors.
Hold on, I want to see how long
The Darkspawn have
going
made
to
it
end
impossible
the
to reach it.
My father
I want to see
believed
how long
that
I
the
can get
shield
before
of
I
the
get tired.
Paragon Idukan remains in that taig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
I'm gonna, okay, in honor of Dad, I'm going to use...
We've sent 2 scouts
Well,
ahead
I
to
will
make
not
sure the tunnels
change
are
out
clear.
shields, and I'll
Be
always
careful.
use that.
One of the scouts will meet you
The
at the first
Hadouken.
crossroads you come to.
In honor of the
The
family.
second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it.
I'll change my
Questions?
weapon to an armor, but I'll never change it. If I could upgrade it, I would. And, like, make it strong.
Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of Idukan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
This will be fun.
Fuck.
All right.
My worst nightmare.
All right, and I'm off.
I know. That's my worst nightmare. I fucking hate spiders. I hate spiders really badly. Fuck yeah, dude. I despise them. They scare the piss out of me. That's why whenever I see a spider, I lose my shit. That's why I hate movies like Eight-Legged Freaks and all those other horror. Even the actual horror. I hate them, dude. I fucking hate them. This guy? Beat your ass back at the arena.
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any Darkspawn? As you say, onward then.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was on some crack. Holy crap. Oh fuck, he was on a shitload of meth. What's the drug that makes you all
You're here.
hyped as shit?
I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful. I haven't ventured more. I'll follow.
I sense some Darkspawn.
He sounds like me.
I'm on. Go. I'm on. Oh, you have to show Alright, I'm Yes. Go. I'm on.
Just cut your own guy. Bitch, I will cut you.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This Darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
It could have been stolen. Recently, or generations back.
Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Understood. Let's move, men.
There it is. Take a swim. Too bad.
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd be eaten by Darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve
Fuck,
as
he
I
looks
was
like a
led to
douchebag.
believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
I'll try to hide my disappointment.
Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
Now let's see. Which one first? Alright. I'm all right if you ladies. Going. Yes. Alright.
Stop right there. Be off. You listen to battle.
That went well. Is that an Idukan signet ring? I guess that's how they got in here. The ring is Trian's. That means he... Yes, exactly what I was going to say.
Blind as a rock, this one is.
I suggest you shut your mouth and do your job.
Let's not waste your head to a door.
Carry on,
Damn
man.
it, man. You were being quiet so long, and then you.
This is the room. How do we get the shield?
Nell heads to the door.
You two, see if you can spot anything. It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
his dead corpse shall weigh it down.
That's it. We've got it.
It doesn't look like much. The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the Shield of Iduken.
I can feel it. It's inspirational.
You say so?
Orgasm!
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Back in the direction we came from, the crossroads.
To the crossroads.
Feel that power.
All the power. Here comes the Darkspawn.
Never any shortage of these. There could be more of those mercenaries.
Good luck!
Yes!
Oh, they are. Just that these guys aren't.
You're looking bright-eyed. Feeling a little more, virile? Ready to slay the Darkspawn with sheer masculine power? Oh, believe me, I was doing plenty of imagining. I can't believe you didn't invite me. Anyway, we should keep moving. Genlocks aren't likely to stop
Okay,
at
well,
this
you
rate of
certainly
my
got
analysis.
creepy. Mm-hmm.
We should keep moving on.
We're going to the attack!
If Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here. I wish I had your confidence.
What's that you're muttering about? Right you are.
Now this should be fun.
Yep.
By the stone, it's Trian.
It must have been a Darkspawn attack.
This doesn't look like Darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation.
Your brother?
Someone's coming.
Why don't I slink off? Oh, there's my...
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
By all the ancestors, what has happened here?
It seems we weren't fast enough. Bayland was right.
My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Just long enough to slay Trian.
My lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story.
Oh, fuck.
You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Idukan came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
Gonna nail your head to a door!
Stop him! Take his weapons! I think we've seen enough.
No. If the scout were lying, I might have done much the same. I will not drag my son back to Orzammar in chains without hearing from Franklin Ivo.
Franklin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord.
See that look he's giving?
Terrible.
Damn it!
Prince Trian
That
didn't
little
stand
cunt.
a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
I'm going to
treacherous bastard!
After he's dead.
Silence,
okay?
Gorham.
After I kill Balin.
Have anything else to say, my son?
The Assembly will see through you. Everyone knows I was Trian's faithful second.
Find him. He will be judged before the Assembly. To Orzammar.
Please. I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you? I could be better. I have bad news, though. The Assembly isn't going to call for you. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed. He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years. I don't know that you'll get that chance. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us. I am to be exiled to the surface, but you are to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed. That may have been Balin's first mistake. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan. Well, perhaps this was meant to be. If you can find them, I'm sure you can join them and escape the deep roads. I begged to go with you and fight at your side, but Balin's pet nobles wouldn't hear of it. I'm going to try to go to Denerim, the human capital. If you make it out, find me. Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up. I will always be your man, my Lord Idukan.
They are ready for you now. Here is the prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out? I want to believe that. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake. I believe you. That means Balin planned this from the start. Believe me, I will spend the rest of my days making sure Balin does not profit by his deeds. Your father asked me to give these to you. This sword and shield are a fine dwarven make. Strike a blow at our enemies. I will. Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone accept you when you fall.
Oh shit, that reminds me, we still need to redo that Silent Hill Let's Play. Hey. Hopefully we can convince Mom and Dad to let us leave this thing up. Dad's sword. Locked.
And I'm off.
Some dark. Going. Time to play. More dark.
Oh fuck! That was kick-ass. What did we name Kick-Ass?
This should be fun.
Oh yeah, the guild.
Yes. All right.
idea why I'm crouching.
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lord Idukan!
Holy hell!
What are you doing here alone?
Who'd have thought?
Where are your troops? Ah, you have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend. It is not the way of this order to pass judgments on the pasts of others. You have already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Idukan. When last we spoke, you told me you wished to join our order. I imagine this isn't quite what you meant, but you may still find great honor here. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order. Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Kaelan. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner.